Okay, so step one has got to be getting your digital marketing strategy in place. Without this, it will be a lot harder to carry out any of the other steps. First things first, goals. Every successful e-commerce store has a strong set of marketing goals behind it. Your marketing goals should be tied to your overall business goals. One of the biggest retail business goals is to increase revenue, and a great way to increase revenue on an e-commerce website is to increase the conversion rate, right? Well, yes, but what use is that goal? If we increase the conversion rate by 0.0001% in 10 years' time, have we reached our goal? Probably not. You've got to be smart about it. I'm sure you've all heard of SMART goals before. I think I first learned about these when I was in college, but knowing them and applying them are two different things. So instead of increased conversion rate, we have increased mobile conversion rate from 3.2% to 3.5% by December 2020. This goal is specific as it focuses on mobile conversion rate on a particular page type, in this case, category landing pages. It's measurable. You can track your conversion rate within Google Analytics. It's attainable. The increase can be achieved as it's a reasonable increase for the page type. It's realistic. We're looking for a reasonable 0.3% increase. And finally, it's time-bound. There's a date we hope to achieve this change by. By using SMART goals, it's a lot easier to measure how successful your marketing efforts are. And you'll want to make sure you share these goals with your whole team. Most marketing across all channels should have a goal in mind. For example, a social media ad can be used to increase landing page traffic to the homepage by 10% by November 2020 with brand awareness campaigns. If you're just starting out in your e-commerce journey, you may not have the data to support such granular goals. But creating a SMART goal such as ensure mobile traffic to the homepage reaches an average of 1,000 monthly views between May 2020 and April 2021, for example, will be a lot easier to keep track of and measure your success against than a goal of increased website traffic. Once you have your goals in place, the next step is to work out how you're going to reach them. And for that, you'll need to decide which marketing channels to use. There are so many different marketing channels to choose from, and choosing the right ones for your business is a crucial step for success. But you need to be smart about this as well. Unless you have an unlimited marketing budget, there's no way you'll be able to target every possible channel. Your website will be your number one channel. You'll obviously need this, so SEO is essential. But do you have enough budget for paid marketing? Do you have enough resource to run successful email marketing campaigns? What social channels are your audience most engaged with brands similar to yours? My biggest tip here would be definitely to start small. Choose a few key channels and don't spread yourself too thinly. Which channels you do choose will be unique to your business and your business goals. Another thing to consider when defining your marketing strategy is your marketing mix. This is also known as the 4 Ps, and some people add an extra 3 Ps into this: people, process, and physical evidence. But for now, I'm just going to cover the first and most important 4: product, price, place, and promotion. These are the things that your business has control over to influence your customer's decision to make a purchase. Thinking about these areas will help you to consider the following. What do customers want from your product or service? How does your product meet those needs? Where do potential buyers look for your particular product or service? How are you different from your competitors? And how do your customers like to be spoken to? Thinking about these key areas will help you to shift your thinking from, here's my product, it does this, to a more people-focused, here's my product, and this is how it enriches your life or solves this or that problem. And will also help you to consider where your customers will be looking for your product and what messaging they will engage with. After looking at what you can offer, it's time to set out what makes you better than the competition with your unique selling points. Why should customers buy from you? And why not from them? A common misconception among a lot of retailers is that the lowest price is the overall driving factor in a customer's decision to buy. However, there are lots of other areas your business can focus on to stand out from the crowd. For example, location. Do you have a local presence? Are you in a prestigious location for the products that you offer? If so, make this clear. Emotional factors. Does your business give to charity, for example? Or maybe you carry out ethical practices such as considerations of the environmental impact. If your business cares about the same issues as your customers do, they will be more inclined to purchase from you. Many people tend to avoid larger companies altogether due to their lack of ethics. Loyalty programs. Do you have a loyalty scheme in place? Implementing such schemes can help you to ensure people return to you time and time again. Personality. Ensuring your tone of voice resonates with your audience means your customers will be more inclined to your message and ultimately purchase from you over the competition. Service. Does your customer service team always go above and beyond? Or do you have the speediest delivery around? Or maybe you can offer an aftercare and advice. Giving your customers the very best experience will help you to stand out. Guarantees. Can you offer an extended guarantee on your products? This is a great way to build trust. The age of your business. If you're setting up a long-standing business online, how long you've been around for is a key trust marker. So make sure that the age of your business is reflected on your site. Social proof. Things like on-site reviews and the number of followers you have on your social media account can impact how your customers view your business. And finally, price. I know I started this by saying that price isn't the only reason people buy, but it is still a reason. But if you aren't able to offer the lowest price, there are other ways you can create a pricing USP. For example, could you offer to price match, or maybe low delivery costs, or an annual delivery subscription? There may be more areas for you to explore, depending on your sector as well. Spending time thinking about what you can do differently and ensuring that your message gets across to your customers will ensure that your company's voice really cuts through the noise. The final step in creating your marketing strategy is to revisit, revise, and update it often. The digital landscape is always changing, and what you know today is going to be different from what you knew yesterday and what you will learn tomorrow. Having a rigid, unchanging strategy can derail your efforts. So, checking back in and updating it with any new insights you and your team have discovered often is the best way.